Jim Dalton enjoys the challenge of teaching economics at the college level.
In order to perform in a classroom, you have to do your homework. And this means that I continue to learn.
But when Jim turned 50, he learned something unexpected. A screening colonoscopy recommended by his doctor found a number of polyps, growths that, if not removed, may have turned into cancer.
I think I was surprised, not totally surprised, because that's why we have the procedure. Yet, you always think that you're going to be the person that gets off scot-free.
Shortly after that, Jim also learned a number of family members had been diagnosed with colon cancer, including his mother. She would fight the battle for 4 long years.
My mother died at 83. It was very painful for my mother. I'm the oldest of 8, and my mother was the key person to keep our family together. And to see her suffer was very hard.
Of all of the cancers that affect both men and women, colorectal cancer is the second leading cause of cancer death in the U.S. While the exact cause of colorectal cancer is unknown, a number of things increase your risk. Those include the presence of inflammatory bowel diseases such as Crohn's disease and colitis, a personal history of colon cancer or polyps, and a family history of colon cancer.
6 to 10% of our patients will have a family history of colorectal cancer, and that actually turns out to be extremely important to obtain that history and act on that history.
Dr. Helen Shields is chair of the Colorectal Cancer Advisory Committee at Harvard's University Risk Management Foundation. She says your risk is greatest if you've had a first-degree relative, such as a sibling or parent, who has had colorectal cancer, if you have multiple relatives with the disease, and if they were younger, under the age of 60, when they developed the cancer.
So if your mother developed her cancer at age 54, that is more significant to your own risk than if she had developed it at age 74.
That's why she says it's important to tell your doctor about any family history of colorectal cancer. While those at average risk should be screened at age 50, those with a family history are advised to be screened earlier, at 40, or even younger. And Jim will tell you it's critical to share your own history of colon cancer with your own family.
One of my uncles had colon cancer, and he knew it. He didn't tell anybody. And whether this caused another aunt and my mother to delay investigating the potential that they had colon cancer, we don't know.
Family gatherings, family reunions are wonderful opportunities for brothers or sisters to share with their family what illnesses they have that might in fact have some genetic basis, such as heart disease, colon polyps, some of the skin diseases, even such as melanoma, where one might say, that's very important that I know that for my own sake, that perhaps I should be screened.
Because he is at higher risk, Jim comes in every 1 to 2 years for a screening colonoscopy. Sometimes precancerous polyps are found and removed on the spot. Motivated by thoughts of his mom, he's determined to be proactive.
I think of it as avoidance. I've had several other cancers, and serious cancers that I've lived through, and I don't want to add to that, and I would prefer to meet a potential colon problem as soon as possible.